The reason I think that STEM East has had and is having the impact that it has now and will into the future is that I believe they've got the right idea about how to build partnerships. And I'm no longer convinced that the public school sector alone can get the job done, and it even is a little bit at peril. We need the support of business and industry, but we also need the political clout that business and industry brings forward. And Steve and John have the right attitude, the right demeanor to make that happen here. I think the other thing that they're doing is that they're recognizing that preparation for employment or for a career doesn't always mean you have to go to a four-year institution. That's broadening their relationship with the community college and a larger audience of kids who, and parents in some cases, think they can't be successful because they really don't aspire to go to the university or can't afford to go to the university or just don't want to. That there's some other things they can do. So their discussion isn't a singular discussion of education only or economy only. I think it's a very nice marriage of the two. I came up with that slogan. Actually, my first shot at it is strategies that engage the mind. And then I thought, if I'm not careful, I'm putting another T in here. And that's when I dropped back to strategies that engage minds. It was a defense mechanism against those that were thinking, as I said earlier, that STEM means more courses, higher and deeper, whatever that means, or those who jumped completely to the other side and said, oh, we're not training enough kids for a job, a skill set, the CTE side. It's a merger of all of that. And the arts are not absent. You don't need to put the A. You don't need to stick an H on it for the humanities. You don't need another E for environment. If you think about STEM in that grander arena of strategies that engage minds, that's the real world. Relevancy, theoretically, I believe that relevancy controls rigor. That the more relevant you are, the more rigorous you can be. Without the relevancy, it's called boredom. That strategies that engage minds requires relevancy and relationship building, and the rigor will take care of itself. It's not void of any content. It's deliverable through any content. A great teacher can teach science in the literary function in the classroom. Making a cake, welding, whatever it may be. It's all science, math, technology, the integration of all of that. But it also requires thoughtfulness and the engagement of the mind.